Susie the Sapphire Fairy in the Glitter Games. By, doesn't say on the front cover, so I'm just going to turn the page and see what this is. This book belongs to, alright. Sarah Crease and Laura Eade. In Sparkle Town, among the fields, beside a shimmering pool, there stood a bright blue building, the Sapphire Riding School. The school was home to horses with gleaming spiral horns in every rainbow shade. They were the Sparkle Town unicorns. Susie the Sapphire Fairy was in charge of sports and games. She cared for all the unicorns and knew each one by name. With her glittering sapphire wand, Susie would invent sparkling balls and nets and sticks for any sports event. She loved all kinds of sports, but best of all, by far, was Fairyland's great glitter games. Creator of superstars, Sparkle Town was this year's host, so Susie had to win. She said, "I'm sure we'll beat them all. Let the training begin." Patty, shh. The fairies trained hard every day, and Susie took the lead. "Not like that, like this," she groaned. "Now try again with speed." This went on for hours and hours, till Daphne said, "Let's rest," but Susie cried, "No time to stop. We have to be the best." Please. Fed up with being told what to do, and Susie's tough regain, the fairy said, "We've had enough. We want you off the team." Susie fummed. Her cheeks turned red. She stomped off with a hump, and wouldn't talk to anyone. She truly had the grumps.
I'm just going to bring a little bit more.
With Susie gone, the team trained on through rain and windy weather, and Susie saw that without her, they worked better together. At last, the glitter games began. The fairies were prepared. They won the first round, then the next. No other team compared. They made it to the final match, and here, the biggest threat, the Glitter City Fairy team, their toughest rivals yet. The fairies tried, they whizzed and charged. The fairies tried, they whizzed and charged, but couldn't get ahead. At halftime, they felt tired and down. "We're losing," Rosie said. And then disaster truly struck when Daphne tripped and fell. "Time out," shouted the referee. "Team talk," Rosie yelled. Meanwhile, Susie watched, wide-eyed and desperate how cross she felt. Seeing her friends in trouble just made her want to help. In a flash, she flew to them and said, "You can't give up. You each have special skills and strength. There's still a chance to win. Rosie, you're in good defense. The rest of you attack. I could fill in Daphne's place if you'll have me back." They nodded and smiled at Susie. "Let's give this a try." With Susie by their side again, they flew into the sky. The fairies tried their very best. They listened and worked as one, but the glitters were still better. And in the end, they won. Here's the team. Sparkle Town had 11, and Glitter City had 14. I'll be back. Susie frowned. "I let you down. I know now I was mean when I didn't listen in training of work with the team. You're better off without me." She looked down at her feet. "Don't be silly," the fairy said. "You make our team complete." Susie, look at her. Here is the fairies. Back at the school, Susie said, "We don't need to feel blue. Let's be proud of second place. That's still special too." Here's the trophy. Second. I'll be back. Susie learned that friends come first. They share in lows and lies and highs. And friendship, not the glitter games, was her very greatest prize. The end. Meet Susie, owner of a Sapphire Writing School. Let's see. Susie, the Sapphire Fairy, in the Glitter Games. Next, meet Susie, owner of the Sapphire Writing School in Sparkle Town's fabulous Sapphire Fairy. Susie loves using her sapphire wand to create sparkly new sports equipment for the fairies and unicorns at the Sapphire Writing School. When the fairy lands, the Fairyland's Glitter Games at the Sparkle Writing School. When the Fairyland's Glitter Games come to Sparkle Town, Susie wants to win all costs, even if it means not listening to her friends. Can the fairies work together to win, or will it all fall apart? Written by Sarah Crees, illustrated by Laura Eade. Sapphire, Amber, Ruby, Topaz, Ephemus, Diamond, Emerald, and Crystal. those are all the fairies on her team. So, if you like that movie, if you liked that book, then you might like this very cute puppy. He's a boxer. Look at his very cute face, though. You have to see the very cute face.